What's up, Fairfield Woods Middle School? I am Arav Kapoor, 8th grade student here at Fairfield Woods and one of the leaders from the Fairfield Woods Middle School Broadcasting Club. And I welcome you to our first ever boys home basketball game of the 2025-2026 basketball season. I just want to say thank you to our entire crew, everybody here at Fairfield Woods Middle School, for helping make this happen. We have cameramen, audio people, announcers, you name it. Looks like the game's going to start in just about 1 minute with our starters brought to you by our play-by-play announcer, Justin Otoshi. Before we dive into anything, I'm going to play an interview that we had with one of the coaches.
Absolutely. The boys have been great so far, and a good start on Monday, and excited for the first home game. Yeah, they're a very good group, very positive with one another, so it's been great so far.
Hello, Fairfield Woods Middle School. I'm just Otoshi here with Brady Price. 3 times he made the team. What do you think of Brady for this team now that MJ's gone? What do you think? I think our team is really good this year. We can't push ourselves. We gotta push ourselves. Like we can't make sure we can't just hold ourselves accountable. I think we're the best team. We need to push through our wins. I think that our whole team will bring all the effort and all the defensive first team and push quite hard. What is your strategy going into this game? I think defense first, kind of just see what brings us and just play from there. Okay, for Fairfield Woods Middle School, back to you all.
And Dallas Smith. All right, Woods, let's give it up for your Fairfield Woods Middle School Wildcats. Number 2 at guard from North Fairfield Elementary, Declan Sullivan. Number 9 from Jennings Elementary, SJ Taxi-Torides. Number 23 from Jennings Elementary, Jimmy Taxel-Torides. Number 10 from Jennings Elementary, Landon Howard. Number 2 from Osborne Hill Elementary, Brady Price. I'm Justin Otoshi bringing you your first boys basketball game against Flood, who right now has threats to them in the first round of the playoffs today. Coach Farrell, in his first season here in Fairfield Woods Middle School, starting Declan Sullivan, Brady Price, Landon Howard, and the Taxel-Torides twins. Flood, on the other hand, starting Alexander Carlson, Kyle DeVoe, Gabriel Cheeks, Lucian Hendrickson, and Dallas Smith. All right, Fairfield Woods Middle School. And we are underway. Flood getting the tip. Number 12, Aiden DeVoe getting that one against Sullivan. Sullivan playing great defense. The crossover. Back to number 14. Going inside, going that way.
Woods ball.
That's going to be a turnover on Flood. Going the other way, Fairfield Woods Middle School basketball. Landon Howard inbounding this one. Brady Price bringing it up the floor. Brady starting last year and the year before that. Started as a sixth grader. Taxel Torides going inside. Back to his brother. Some brotherly action as the floater goes up. Pulled down. And Gabriel Links passing it to Henderson. Henderson back inside. Rebound by Taxel Torides. Taxel Torides has got 2 rebounds today. Price. Back to Taxel Torides. The foul. Won't get it to go, but these are going to be his 2 free throws at the line for 2. Jimmy is on the team, plays FBA, plays baseball too, as you might have seen him in the Little League World Series, as he makes his first. And Fairfield Woods Middle School Flood making a substitution. Number 52 subbing in as SJ with his second. As I was saying, you may have seen him in the Little League World Series wearing the number 14. The second one rattles it. But good. Woods decides to put the full-court press, and Sullivan. And the steal by Taxel Torides underway. Back to Sullivan. Sullivan pulls it in. SJ. Price. Tries one. No! First 3 points of the game. Brady Price, and that's 3 already. Stolen by Taxel Torides. Taxel Torides. Sullivan crosses over. Landon Howard going in for Brady Price. Price calling a play. Price crosses over. Declan receives one. SJ posting up. Price back to Taxel Torides. Taxel Torides back to his brother. The layup won't go. Another rebound. Got it to go. Jimmy Taxel Torides with 2. Good Taxel. Farrell shouting for Fairfield Woods to get it in position. And Flood going inside. And number 14, Lucian Hendrickson, gets it to number 5, Dallas Smith. Smith going inside against Howard. Smith go behind the back. Back to LaRose. Hendrickson. Stolen by Declan Sullivan. Sullivan. Hesitation dribble. Escapes. Back to Price. Price trying to escape and he passes it to Jimmy. Taxel Torides. Second basket of the game as Flood calls a timeout. And what a start from Woods. 9-0 start. And we will be going right back. Fairfield Woods Middle School. We are back. Fairfield Woods Middle School off a 9-0 start. Jimmy Taxel Torides right now with 4 points. And you can really see the connection between the Taxel Torides brothers and Declan Sullivan. You can really see how he has evolved through the process during this offseason as we are back for basketball action. And the steal by Landon Howard. Howard to Sullivan. Sullivan driving in. Back to Taxel Torides. Howard looking for an opening. Sullivan tries one. No good. Rebound by Taxel Turitas to Price. Price! Calling for a play. Howard goes the other way. Sullivan. Price. Taxel Turitas. Driving inside. Price. Tries one. No good. Rebound Howard. Declan pulls up. Got him all! Declan Sullivan with another three. I'm sorry, first three of the game for Declan Sullivan. And Woods with tremendous defense so far. And that's going to be a foul on Taxel Turitas. And Flood with 3 fouls. Woods getting there first. And the inbound to Miles Todd. Todd blocked by Taxel Turitas. Price. Looking for Sullivan. And he does. Sullivan. And that's going to be a foul on Declan Sullivan. And a substitution for Flood. Number 41, William LaRose. Subbing in for number 34, Alexander Carlson. And we're seeing Brandon Sanchez looking to get subbed. And here comes number 12. And here comes Flood driving, tries one. Air ball. And you can hear this crowd. Tries to lay it up, no good. Declan Sullivan going inside. Sullivan looking for Taxel Turitas, the no-look pass. And another basket for Taxel Turitas. 6 points so far in the first period. And great find by Declan Sullivan to get that one up. And here comes Dallas Smith. Finding Aiden DeVoe. Back up, tipped by Price. And Dallas looking for an opening. Drives on Howard. Howard lays one. And here comes SJ pulling it down. SJ to Price. Price to Sullivan. Another one. No good. Pulled down. Jimmy fighting for it. And here comes Aiden DeVoe in position. Won't go. Looking for an opening. Shoots one. No. Looks like they're having a substitution problem. And Jimmy Taxel Turitas, so far 6 points in the period. One of the assists from the beautiful dive from Declan Sullivan, and others off the rebound. He's been really hustling so far, and well deserved that starting spot. We are back on as Declan Sullivan forced to sit down on the bench, and Sanchez coming in. Brandon Sanchez. That's right, Sanchez, brother of Leo Sanchez, who led Woods to the finals 2 years prior. And Howard finding Sanchez. Back to Taxel Turitas. Howard driving. Howard lays one. No good. Rattles in and out. And Taxel Turitas another one off the rebound. And Taxel Turitas has 8 points right now. Really hustling, as I said earlier. And Woods has been doing a great job. SJ steals it. SJ, the layup. Goes inside. 18 points for Fairfield Woods. 18-0. Great defense by Woods. And here comes Flood. Going inside. Gets the double team. Tries to save it, but won't go. Dallas looking kind of frustrated. Fearman subbing in for Landon Howard. And we're going to be seeing number 14. Sitting down for Flood, and instead, number 2, Aaron Alex subbing in. And here comes Price taking it up the court. Fearman looking for an opening. Price shoots one. Nothing like that. Brady Price.
Woods lead 21-0.
Brady Price, as we saw in that interview earlier, we were talking about how he should SJ Taxel Turitas with a block. It's one of them after another, Woods. And as I was saying earlier, Price talking about how he's going to fill the role of MJ Lombardi, taking on that 8th grade role in the team, and looking like he's really matured in this court so far, making the team in 6th grade along with Zach Fearman, who you're seeing on the court right now, as Dallas takes it up on Jimmy Taxatorides. Dallas shoots one, blocked by Jimmy, and Sanchez taking it up the floor. Sanchez is 7th grader, brother of Leo Price, going inside. Escaping, Sanchez going inside. Taxatorides to the other Taxatorides. And makes it more dangerous.
For two, what's the lead? 23-0.
For SJ. A great aggressive defense by Sanchez. Sanchez going inside. Sanchez, great defense. And here comes Jimmy on the fast break. What they're going to do here. SJ lost it, and that's going to be out of bounds on Woods, going Flood way. And we see a couple of substitutions here for Flood, as Dallas sitting down. Number 22, Kyle DeVille, and number 41, William LaRose, sitting down. Pushing it up the floor. As you can see, Woods really running the full court press right here. And here comes number 22, driving it on Price and Fearman. Back to Miles, puts it up. Number 33, looking for an opening. Kyle DeVille. Back to Aiden. Great defense by Sanchez. And number 2 with that one, Alex. Alex going inside. Alex turns around against the Taxatorides. Here comes Flood going inside in the post. And here comes number 22, tries one. No good. And that's going to be the first period was 23-0. And let's send it over to Evan Boxer for your quarter report. Take it away, Evan.
Okay. At the end of the first, the Taxatorides twins lead the Cats to a 23-0 lead. Brady Price has 2 threes. Declan Sullivan has another one. The defense rock solid, not a single point given up. And we'll see you at halftime. Hopefully that there's still 0 on the side of their scoreboard. Ding from the score. What the? Back to Justin. What the hell?
Second quarter action as we're seeing Chase Eller on the floor and Jordan Amakpo. And Chase Eller, brother of Avery Eller, which you saw last game, scored 6 points against Worcester, the defending champions for the boys. And Koped going inside. And Sanchez finding Eller. Fearman pulls up. No good. Paxton making an effort. Paxton, Koped. A lot of relatives right here. Paxton Koped, brother of Hudson Koped. Brandon Sanchez, brother of Leo Sanchez. Avery Eller, brother of Chase Eller. And the Taxatorides twins. And Dallas going against Sanchez. Sanchez back to Aiden. Back to number 52. Won't score. Rebound Sanchez. Sanchez looking for an opening. Sanchez finds Paxton Koped. Going inside. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez clearing it up. Fearman. Sanchez. Eller looking for an opening. Back to Sanchez. Zephyr. Lays it up and in. Zach Fearman, or otherwise known as Zephyr, but doesn't like people calling him that. But I don't care. And And here comes Flood taking it up on Kofed. Kofed kind of slips up a little bit. And Flood sets the screen. Can't shake Kofed off. And here comes Flood posting up against Eller. Not such a good idea. And the pull up. No. Rebound Eller. Eller fighting for it. Jump ball. And that'll be going Flood way. And Flood inbounding that one, number 34, Alexander Carlson. Carlson going inside. The tip. That's going to be a backcourt violation going Woods' way.
Flood turnover. Woods ball going down.
And Brandon Sanchez found Kofed to go the other way. Sanchez. Amakpo. Trying to slide a little bit. Back inside. Amakpo loses the ball a little bit. And that's going to be a Amakpo turnover. And the steal by Paxton Kofed. Kofed trying to look for an opening. Sanchez. Back to Amakpo. Amakpo tries one. No good. And that's going to be a rebound by Flood. And Dallas taking it up the floor. Dallas finds number 12. Pulling. No good. Fighting for it. Going Woods' way.
Jump ball to Woods.
Sanchez bringing it up. Sanchez against Aiden DeVille. Back for Kofed. Kofed Amakpo. Amakpo Kofed. Kofed back to Sanchez. Fearman between the legs. Sanchez back to Kofed. Kofed to Amakpo. Look at this ball movement by Fairfield Woods Middle School. Sanchez. Fearman. Sanchez. Eller pulls up. Green light for Chase Eller. His first points as a Fairfield Woods Middle School Wildcat. Chase Eller, he plays baseball, plays FBA, and he says he's a funny guy. Started playing at 6 years old and plays football. And Kofed going up against Aiden DeVille. DeVille back to number 52, going inside, and that's the first Flood basket. Gamer El-Cheech with the first basket. Sanchez, Fearman between the legs. Fearman tries to shake off. Alexander Carlson, no work. Kofed shoots it. Won't go. Rebound by Cheech. Dallas going inside, driving against Chase. Draws the foul. 2 in the line for Dallas. And this Woods crowd, the bleachers are shaking. And Miss Bannock saying that the bleachers have been having a problem, and I think we know why. This Woods crowd is just too much to handle. And Sherbina, Torres, and Seitel all coming in. And it's going to be Sanchez sitting, Kofed sitting down, Eller sitting down, and Amakpo sitting down. Smith. Second free throw. Goes inside. Sanchez. Going inside. The crowd going wild for Ralph. Inside. Goes down. Back to Seitel. Sherbina. Seitel. Sanchez. Pump fakes to Ralph Torres. Loses the ball. Aggressive defense on Sanchez. Torres. Plays it up. Won't go. Fearman. Pulls it down. Fearman going inside. Lost it a little bit. That's going to be a rebound for number 33. Asia Torres. Smith. Looking for an opening. Instead passes it to Fearman instead. Fearman. Seitel. Seitel the pump fake. Won't go. Rebound by Flood. And it's going to be stolen. Timeout called for Fairfield Woods Middle School. And what a performance, 28-3 right now in this second period. And we'll be right back to you, Woods, for more basketball action. I'm sorry, Woods, we're going to send it to Harrison for your report. Take it away, Harrison.
Jimmy and SJ Taxatoritas have been making a difference in this game. SJ has put up 6 and Jimmy has put up 8. SJ has shot 2 from the line. Also, their defense has been incredible. Jimmy Taxatoritas had 1 nice block. Also, Brady Price has put up 6 points with 2 threes. Back to Justin.
All right, Woods, we are back from that timeout. Let's talk about Taxatoritas right now. Taxatoritas doing really well right now. Starting in this first game, 8 points for Taxatoritas, and the hustle, he's been showing it so far. All the skills that he's been working on during the summer, he told me he wanted to work on his finishing and shooting and his hustle, and he's really been showing that today. Sanchez, Sherbina going inside, loses it. And here comes Elijah. Back to Aaron. Passing it to Hendrickson looking for an opening. Hendrickson against Torters. Hendrickson passing it to Alex. Passing it to Elijah. Elijah back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson driving in. Stolen by Sherbina. Back to Fearman. Fearman between the legs. Driving. Laying in. Scoring!
Zach Fearman with the layup. 30-3 Woods.
30-3. Fairfield Woods, you heard that right from Jude, our public address announcer. And incredible. Simply incredible. The Fairfield Woods girls had 41, and you heard me right. I know you're laughing. 41, and Sanchez takes it up.
Sanchez for 2.
And both of the Woods teams looking good this year, as they've blown out all of their opponents so far, and that's going to be a timeout for Flood, but making substitutions. Fairfield Woods, the hustle has been there. A lot of steals for Fairfield Woods Middle School. We saw an interesting starting lineup with the Taxatoritas twins starting. Landon Howard, Declan Sullivan, and Brady Price, which all delivered to make it a 22 lead in the first quarter. 22-0. Now being 32-0. Zach Fearman getting a couple of points so far. And let's get started with some second quarter action. 32-3. Only 3 points for Flood. And Torters playing great defense. And here comes Williams. Back to Logan. Going inside. Number 41 against Eller. Playing great defense. Pulls that one down. Eller bringing it up the floor. Eller finds Kofed. Going inside. Seitel. Travel on Seitel going the other way. And Flood playing aggressive but can't get the steals as much as Woods. Here comes Logan. It's not against Sherbina. Back to Aiden Torres against Kofed. Passing it to Logan. It's not driving in on Sherbina. It's not going inside. Can't hit. Rebound by Eller back to Kofed. Calling Eller to go the other side. And here comes Kofed. Sherbina. Torres back to Seitel. Floater. No good. And back to Koped. The crowd going wild with that rebound by Ralph. And here comes Koped. Koped, 45 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Before we get to your halftime show, as Sherbina floating it up, no good. Pulled down. And Torres playing some amazing defense. Getting the steal there. Sherbina. Koped. Koped. Looking for an opening. Sherbina. Finds Saitel. Saitel. Driving inside. Saitel lays it up. No good. Torres fighting for it. That's going to be a jump ball going Wood's way. And great hustle by Torres. 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Eller inbounding this one. Eller, the screen, Sherbina, won't go. And here comes Flood. The final seconds of this quarter. Pulls one. Got them all. And that was Logan is not getting that three. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulls it up. Oh, barely up. And that's gonna be the first 2 quarters of action for Fairfield Woods Middle School basketball. We'll be right back for some third quarter action.
Okay, Fairfield Woods, about 1.5 minutes left in the halftime. We just saw the Fairfield Woods cheer team. Before we dive back into our play-by-play coverage, if you weren't here at the start of our live stream, let's check out our play-by-play announcer, Justin Otoshi, and his interview with Fairfield Woods Middle School coach, leading them to a 32-6 lead at halftime, Coach Mike Farrell.
Absolutely. The boys have been great so far, and a good start on Monday, and excited for the first home game. Yeah, we're a very good group, very positive with one another, so it's been great so far.
Fairfield Woods Middle School. We are back for some second half action as we saw an incredible start from Woods. 22-0 in the first quarter and now 32-6 in the second. Let's see what we're expecting here for Fairfield Woods. Jimmy Taxel-Torides with 8 points in the early first and really hustling for boards. Right now he's got about 5 boards for Fairfield Woods Middle School, and also a lot of substitutions here for Fairfield Woods Middle School. Everybody getting some sort of playing time. And let's have fun with the second half. Alexander Carlson inbounding this one for Flood. And Dallas Smith, the point guard for Flood. Smith against Price. Smith trying to sneak off Price. Price, standing guard. Back to Rinelli. Alexis. Against Price. Price playing great defense. And Declan against Smith. Smith looking for an opening, crosses over. But Declan like a brick wall. Can't go through him. And Aiden DeVere pulls it, will go, rebound Sullivan, inside, back to Taxel-Torides. Taxel-Torides 8 points so far. Howard, looking for someone, gets it to Declan. Declan finds Price, and they reset, and Brady Price gets it to Howard. Howard to Taxel-Torides. Taxel-Torides pulls, and hits one, 10 points for Jimmy Taxel-Torides. All right, Fairfield Woods Middle School. Brady Price pulling that one down. And Price on the switch, and Hendrickson guarding up. And here comes Jimmy. Jimmy passing it to Howard. Howard driving inside. Howard, the reverse lay, lays it up and in. Landon Howard with 2 points so far. And Landon Howard making his starting debut. And here comes Alexis going against Declan Sullivan, I'm sorry. And now me and Sullivan, we have some history together. Every single day, we used to play recess in 5th grade. That used to be really fun. And here comes Price. Price going against Smith. Howard. Back for Taxel-Torides. SJ passing it to Howard. Howard to Sullivan. Sullivan to Price. Price hesitates. Back to Sullivan. Sullivan looking for Price. Price wide open. Lays it up and in. Brady Price.
Woods lead 38-6.
And Brady Price lays that one up. Getting Miles open looks. It's key for Fairfield Woods Middle School. Here comes number 2, Alexis. Alexis pulls one. Won't go. Rebound by Howard. Howard to Brady Price. Price looking for someone. Got to be careful for that 8-second violation. And Price driving in. Back to Taxel-Torides. He's got 10 so far. Taxel-Torides passes it back. And here comes Sullivan. Sullivan, hesitation. Back to Brady. Brady decides to reset. Sullivan calling Woods. And back to Landon Howard. Howard going inside. Howard to Taxel-Torides. Loses it. Going front way. Here comes number 42. Miles Todd passing it back to Smith. Here comes Smith. Price taking it up the floor off the flood basket. Here comes Woods. Howard going inside. Taxel-Torides pulls one. No good. Rebound by his brother and fighting for it. Price inside. Passes to Declan Sullivan. Sullivan hesitation. Sullivan back to Taxel-Torides. Taxel-Torides can't get it to go. And Flood up and the full court press by Woods. Smith inside. Smith back to Alexis. Alexis fakes it. Back to Aiden DeVeux. DeVeux going inside. Stolen by Taxel-Torides. Taxel-Torides finding Price. And Price looking for an opening. Price passing it to Sullivan. Declan Sullivan going inside, driving in, lays it up and lays it in. Declan Sullivan for 2.
Woods lead 40-8.
40-8 for Fairfield Woods Middle School, and really getting those buckets off the steals. And here comes Flood. Flood, here comes Otoshi. And Smith going inside. Smith against Price. Smith backs up. Smith going against Price again. So we're getting into the paint. And Miles Todd pulling that one up. Will go. And here comes Taxel-Torides passing it to Price. Timeout for Fairfield Woods Middle School. And sending it over to
Woods
Evan
timeout.
Boxer for your report.
All right. At the timeout, Woods with the lead 40-8. That is incredible. Jimmy Taxel-Torides leads the Cats with 10 points. But overall, this really has been a group contribution. Everybody does their part. And on the defensive side, that is the same story. Everyone is contributing on the defensive side. And they've given up just 8 points through almost one half. That is insane. And we'll see what they can do in the second. Back to Justin. I'm done.
All right, Fairfield Woods Middle School, we are back. Zach Fearbing inbounding that one for Paxton Kofed. Here comes Kofed against his defender. Eller, back to Max. Max, wide open look. Fouled. No basket. That's going to be a travel, actually. And that's going to go Flood way. Here comes Kyle DeVeux. Back to Lucian Hendrickson. Going inside. Paxton Kofed tips that one. Hendrickson driving inside against Amakko. Trying his best efforts. It's going to be a rebound by Amakko. Here comes Kofed. Looking for something. Paxton Kofed looking for an opening. Kofed to Max Seitel. Seitel, the travel, and that's going to be going Flood way. And Max Seitel not happy with the back-to-back travels. And here comes Hendrickson. Tipped by Seitel. Eller, inside. Eller finds Fearman. Looking for an an opening. Fierman. Seitel. Seitel to Kofed. Kofed. Fierman. Fierman back to Jordan. Amakpo going inside and it's blocked. And here comes Flood going inside. Passing it to Miles. Todd puts it up and in. And that's going to be 40-10. Cuts the lead down to 30. And Fierman, a minute and 40 remaining. Eller gets his defender, putting his hands up. Seitel passing it to Kofed. Kofed finds Eller. Eller going inside to Fierman. Fierman looking for an opening. Back to Eller. Eller catches it with one. Kofed inside, crosses over, in and out dribble. Going into Seitel. Seitel pulls one. Bounces off, but the rebound going to Flood. It's going to be a foul on Jordan Amakpo. Sherbina subbing in for Zach Fierman. And that's going to be Flood basketball. Hendrickson bringing it up. Hendrickson looking for the pass. And streamed by El Cheech. And that's going to be almost a steal. And yes, that's going to be a steal. Eller inside. Lays it up. Bounces off. Won't go. And the bounce pass to Hendrickson. Hendrickson, 46 seconds to go. El Cheech back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson pulls one. Won't go. Amakpo passing it to Eller. Eller, 30 seconds remaining. Stolen by Flood. And El Cheech going inside. He kicks it. Going inside. And heel trip. And Eller going inside with 26 seconds to go. Eller, the Euro. Eller lays it up and in. And that's going to be 42-10. 32-point lead. And here comes Hendrickson. Hendrickson between the legs behind the back. Trying to shake off Seitel. 8 seconds to go. To beat the buzzer. Beats the buzzer. And that's going to be 42-13. Fairfield Woods Middle School leading. And we'll be right back, Fairfield Woods, passing it over to Evan Boxer. I'm sorry, it's not Evan Boxer, but Harrison.
They've been putting up a lot of points. His driving has been really excellent. Chase Eller just had a very good layup. Brady Price still with 2 threes. As I talked about earlier, Jimmy Taxatorides still has 1 block. Zach Fierman has put up 2 points and had 1 steal so far. And at the start of the 4th quarter, Fairfield Woods leads 42-13 against Flood. Back to Justin. The 4th quarter is starting. It's 8 minutes, so you should probably come.
All right, Woods, we are back, bringing you some 4th quarter action. 42-13 lead, and Jimmy Taxatorides with 13 points. Eller with 5, Price with 6, and Taxatorides with 6. And Amakpo started along with Torters and Sanchez. Fierman and Sherbina in the backcourt. And Fierman inbounding this one to Sanchez. Sanchez driving inside. Torters. Back to Fierman. Fierman posting up. Amakpo. Sanchez. Sanchez driving inside. He's fast. Passing it to Torters. Sherbina. Sherbina going inside. Sherbina finger rolls it. No good. Amakpo playing aggressive. And that's going to be going Flood way. And Jordan doing all he can to get Fairfield Woods Middle School to basketball. And Elijah Torres inbounding that one to Hendrickson. Hendrickson against Torres. Hendrickson behind the back. Back to Elijah. has one. No good. Rebound by Fearman. Fearman inside. Fearman finding Sanchez. Sanchez. Torters. Torters. Fearman looking for an opening. Here comes Sanchez. Sanchez crosses over. Going inside. Sanchez, the reverse layup. Oh, wow. Brandon Sanchez. What a play. Driving inside. And some razzle-dazzle for Brandon Sanchez. Here comes Henderson. Finding Elijah Torres. Henderson against Torres. Back inside. Bounce pass. And here comes Miles Todd passing it back to Henderson. Henderson diving for it. Sanchez and Torres driving in. Torres, the reverse. Pulls one. No good. Rebound Sherbino. And rebound Amakpo. Amakpo pulls one. Won't go. Here comes Fearman going the other way. Off the foul. And the substitution here for Flood. Logan is not. And Aiden DeVeux going inside for Hendrickson and DeVeux. Sanchez. Fearman all alone. No good. That's going to be a rebound by Elijah Torres. Here comes DeVeux. DeVeux inside. Lays it up. No good. Rebound Amakpo. Amakpo to Sanchez. Sanchez going inside. Sanchez. Got to watch out for that 8-second violation. Fearman going up. Amakpo trying to get the rebound. Stolen by Amakpo. That's a foul on El Cheech and going Woods' way. And a substitution. We're going to have Aiden Torres subbing in for El Cheech. And here comes Sanchez. Sanchez to Sherbina. Sherbina, aggressive defense. And Sanchez finding Torres. Torres. Back to Sherbina. Sherbina looking for someone. Sherbina going inside. Torres. Torres against Sanchez. Sanchez going inside. Here comes Sanchez. The screen by Torres. Sanchez to Torres. Torres. Finds Sanchez. Sanchez going inside. Here comes Sanchez. Off the screen. Sanchez, great defense by LeVeux. And that's going to be great defense by Sanchez off the entrance, but won't be good enough as 44-15. Flood cuts the lead down to 29. And 4 minutes left in the quarter. Seems to be a problem with the clock. And Torters going inside. Torters, no good. Amakpo shoots it. No good. And there's going to be a problem with the scoreboard as it apparently shut off. And for now, it'll be a timeout. We'll be right back, Woods. shot by Lava. No good. Rebound with Mokpo. And here comes Sherbita. Sherbita going for the fast break. Sherbita back to Saitel. Great pass. No good. Rebound to Mokpo. Mokpo, Sherbita. Sherbita going inside. Back to Torters. Torters to Saitel. Saitel inside. Spin move. Kofed. Kofed. Torters. Torters. The crossover. Trying to find someone but can't. Here comes Torters passing it to Mokpo. Mokpo inside. Kofed. Kofed thinks about it but won't. And Saitel passing it to Mokpo. Mokpo. Kofed trying to cut but can't. Saitel. Torters. And here comes Torters against the flood defender. The crossover. And stolen to stripped. And here comes Flood. Flood on the opening. As Sherbita forcing it out of bounds. And Saitel's kind of shaken up. And Smith subbing in. And so is William LaRosse. And Mokpo taking a seat. And Flood going to be inbounding this one with 3 minutes and 34 seconds to go. Smith looks for someone, but can't. Going in the corner is Aiden Torres. Torres driving in, stripped by Torters. And that's going to be still going Flood way as Mokpo subbing in for Saitel. And Saitel taking a seat. Getting that one. Great defense by Torters. And here comes Smith. Dallas Smith. Smith against Torters. The screen. Smith passing it, and Kofed gets that one. Kofed inside, passing it to Torters. Torters. Kofed. Here comes Kofed going inside. Kofed passing it to Eller. Eller decides it. And nothing but net for Chase Eller.
Lead 47-15.
That's going to be 8 points for Chase Eller. And the turnover by Flood going Wood's way. And Torters inbounding this one. And Sanchez going to be subbing in for Ralph. And here comes Sanchez. Sanchez to Kofed. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez inside. Saitel cutting. Kofed off the screen. Mokpo passes it to Saitel. Saitel looking for Sanchez and does. Sanchez coming off. And Saitel cuts. Sanchez to Eller. Eller's got 8 so far. And Eller passing it to Kofed, but instead gets it to Mokpo. Mokpo shoots it. Mokpo with his first points in his Woods career and in this game. 49-15, Fairfield Woods Middle School leading. And a great game for Fairfield Woods. Here comes number 21. Passing it to Smith. Here comes Smith. Smith. Passing it to Logan. Logan going into Smith. Smith shoots it. Rebound to Mokpo. Mokpo getting it to Sanchez. Smith pressing. And Sanchez got to beat that 8-second violation. And Sanchez going. Here comes Chase. Eller. Sanchez all alone. Shoots one. Air ball for Sanchez. And that's going to be going Flood way. 1 minute and 19 seconds to go in this one. And Fairfield Woods, great offensive performance and defensive performance. Getting a lot of steals so far. And here comes Logan is not. It's not to Torres. Torres crossing over against Saitel. Blocked by Saitel. And that's going to be a foul. And going to the line will be Torres. Torres prepares to his first. Torres shoots one. won't go. This Woods crowd really loud. And that's probably why the Flood people can't concentrate. And Seitel taking a seat. Never mind, Seitel coming back in. The free throw, no good. Foot on the line, going Woods' way. Eller. Back to Kofed. Here comes Kofed. Kofed to Eller. Eller, Amakbo. Amakbo lost it. Out of bounds, going Flood basketball. Here comes Smith. Smith going inside, person in the crowd, asking Chase for a three-pointer, 360 pass. Going for a three, won't go. Back to Max. Seitel. Falling down, passing into Sanchez. Kofed, finding someone. 35 seconds remaining. Kofed finds Seitel. Kofed cutting. Kofed Sanchez. And Sanchez, the turnover, gets it to Smith. Smith, back to number 11, Gaber, blocked by Amakpo. Still going Flood way off the foul and the block. Flood, inbounding this one. The layup, no good. Rebound, fighting for it. That's going to be a jump ball. Going Flood way, 12 seconds to go. And Eller guarding this inbound pass. And Chase diving for it. Still going, and it's going to be going Woods' way. 12 seconds to go. I'm sorry, still going Flood. He stays here for the last 12 seconds. Against Amakpo. And can't get it against Amakpo. 9 seconds, gets it to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that concludes it. Fairfield Woods Middle School wins it 49-17. And yeah, Jimmy Taxel-Salinas being your leading scorer with 10 points. And great defensive play. Zach Fearman with 2 threes. SJ Taxel-Salinas also with a great performance. And this whole Woods crowd being incredible with defense and offense. Great performance by Fairfield Woods Middle School, winning it 49-17. All right, Woods, I'm Justin Otoshi bringing you your Fairfield Woods Middle School live stream. And what else is there to talk about? Jordan Amakpo with 4 blocks this game. Great defensive performance. Also, Taxel-Salinas with a couple of steals. And SJ Taxel-Salinas with a couple of blocks as well. And Seitel with some 3-pointers as well. And that'll do it, Fairfield Woods Middle School. I'm Justin Otoshi bringing you your live stream, the tip-off for the Fairfield Boys Middle School basketball game. And we'll be right